So we are called Sawgrass Recreation Park. We are an eco-tourist attraction in the Everglades, about 25 minutes outside of Fort Lauderdale. We offer airboat adventures out into the Everglades, where we also teach our guests about the ecosystems and the wildlife that they might see out there, things like alligators, turtles, all the different bird species that live out there. We also have a small rescue sanctuary for reptiles that have either been abandoned as former pets, illegally kept as pets, or even injured wildlife that can no longer live on their own in the wild, where guests can then actually even come up and have close contact with alligators and snakes and things of that nature. We actually don't really have any age restrictions. Our motto is that it's from 0 to 100 years. We do have different tour options depending on what the individual guest is looking for. 75 to 80% of our guests experience what we consider our general admission tours. These are airboats that hold up to about 20 to 25 passengers, and it's about 40 minutes of time out on the water. But we also offer private tours for the individuals who want to be away from other guests and want to be on their own boat with just them and the captain. And we can extend those tours from anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and a half. The animal exhibits are at your own leisure, and there's really no age restrictions that we have. It really just is on the guests themselves to make those determinations. If they feel like they want to bring small children, it's totally up to them. So education about the wildlife, especially alligators that kind of have a reputation for being these big, killing machines, we try to be very realistic about it. And that, yes, of course, they can be dangerous if you get too close or bother them or feed them or interact with them. But that generally they're really not very interested in humans, that they generally are more afraid of us, and they prefer small animals as their food source, like fish and birds, things like that. So we try to be very upfront and kind of open about these things. We don't really try to add to the kind of bad reputation that alligators tend to have from movies and television and cartoons and things like that. So we generally recommend reservations, www.evergladestours.com. And you can reserve anytime from a day before to a year out if you'd like. But there are certain times of the year that we do sell out and fill up pretty frequently. We are open from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. With additional tours on Wednesdays and Saturday nighttime tours. So we go out in the evenings when it's darker and a little more adventurous. And we are open 363 days a year. We're only closed for the American holiday of Thanksgiving and, of course, for Christmas as well. We're a family business, so we like to give our employees and staff time to be with their families on those days.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.